Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Hudson, North Carolina's Tri-County Speedway. Racing action here tonight for the Grand National Super Series in town. Jeremy Mayfield, Jason Kitzmiller, AJ Hendrickson, Marlon Yoder, Isaac Kitzmiller, and the rest of the Grand National drivers in the edge of the Blue Ridge Mountains. And we appreciate you tuning in on YouTube and My Race Pass to watch this. Great to have the Grand National Super Series in town here tonight for their double main events. 250 lappers. We'll run this one. We'll come back with the next to the last race of the night. We'll give those guys time to go back to their pits and work on their cars. If we got something, an issue that needs to be fixed or readjusted, but here is your starting lineup for tonight's 50-lap first of two races. Starting 13th on the field, driving car number 12 from Marietta, Georgia, is going to be Joe Wilder. Starting in the 12th position from Parkersburg, West Virginia, driving car number 83 is Eric Barber. Georgia's Kurt Atkins, driving car number 42, starts in the 11th position, and that's a Dodge Challenger, too, by the way. The only female in the field is the 53 car from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and that is Lauren Butler, starting in 10th on the fifth row outside. Kevin Cromer in the 9th position from Allentown, Pennsylvania, in car number 77. Starting in the 8th position, that's going to be the 66 from Denver, North Carolina, Larry Wilcox. Starting in the 5th position, ARCA racing legend Bob Shack himself in car number 75 from Mooresville, North Carolina. From Mount Holly, North Carolina, in car number 57, third row outside in the 6th position, that's Donnie Doster. Isaac Kitzmiller from Maysville, West Virginia, drives car number 10. He'll line up in 5th. The Amish Outlaw, his first time ever in the series, from Kannapolis, North Carolina, driving the 1Y here tonight. He'll roll off in spot number 4. A.J. Hendrickson from Elgin, Illinois. I talked to him earlier tonight. He thinks he's got a great shot at winning this thing. He'll be in the white number 79. Starting in the 2nd position, driving car number 97 from Maysville, West Virginia, Jason Kitzmiller. And guess who's spotting for him tonight? None other than Landon Lewis. And on the pole from Owensboro, Kentucky, driving car number 21, is going to be former NASCAR star Jeremy Mayfield. That's your starting lineup for tonight's 50-lap, first of two Grand National Super Series main events. Vintage cars, your main event is next. Vintage cars, please be ready. Your main event is next. Maybe an issue with the 42 car. Well, you folks, you might think that I'm drunk, but I'm not. I didn't get the invert. These guys do the redraw and everything themselves. So Mayfield was the fast qualifier, but evidently he drew the number 6 pill, and that's going to put him starting in the 6th position. Tough break for the Dodge Challenger 42 of Georgia's Kurt Atkins. Looks like that car not going to make the call. Tough break for those folks that haul that Mopar all the way from Georgia here. Isaac Kitzmiller, the younger of the Kitzmillers, Now on the pole, Donnie Doster from Mount Holly, North Carolina. Keep your eyes on the caution light atop the Easy Way Auto Sales pace car. We'll see if it goes out this time, and it will. And hello to you folks watching us on My Race Pass YouTube. In case you don't know, we are actually between Hudson and Granite Falls, North Carolina. Tri-County Speedway. Beautiful facilities right at the edge of the Blue Ridge Mountains. I'm telling you, we have a picture-perfect night for racing action here in the Grand National Super Series, making their first trip of 2024 to the Speedway. Now, they got to get to the yellow crossover gate before they can go now. That's a big change from the past. But before now, that Mountain Dew Kickstart zone was way back to where you see that red mark pretty much. They changed that this week. Something brand new here. And lap number 1 to Kitzmiller. Donnie Doster. Back to the third position, the man on the move, Hendrickson. A.J. Hendrickson from Elgin, Illinois. That's a long way from Hudson, North Carolina. Keep your eyes on Mayfield. He's trying to work his way around Marlon Yoder. But Yoder got a good running piece in that one car. He qualified good. First time ever in that car this weekend. Never had even met those people that own it until this race come about. The battle for second. A good one between two of these Grand National Super Series veterans, A.J. Henderson and Jason Kitzmiller, as they're side by side off of turn number 4 down to the line. Mayfield up on the outside of Yoder. It looks like he will. Well, this I said that. Yoder sticks it in there in turn number 3. Not making it easy on Jeremy Mayfield here tonight in the opening laps of this one. Jeremy now clears him, and he'll set his sights on the 57 car of Donnie Doster. Out front, the leader still that car number 10 of Isaac Kitzmiller. This will be 8 complete, with the lead beginning to shrink as Jason Kitzmiller beginning to close in on the 10 machine. The last time by, the difference was .807. We'll see what it is this time. Oh, he cut 4/10 off of it. .446. And the 97 has pushed the fast forward button. He's coming in a hurry. So a couple Kitzmiller set first and second. Mayfield back and forth. If you're watching the times, his car not far off your 2 leaders on the speed chart, but he's got a long way to go. He's going to need a caution flag to ever get back in the hunt of this one. Side by side off of turn number 4. Down to the line. A new leader down the back chute. Jason Kitzmiller, who qualified second fast in qualifying this afternoon behind Mayfield, takes over the top spot with 13 of 50 in the books. Vintage cars, you are next. Be there and be ready. Vintage car, main event time, you are next. Vintage cars, your main event is next. Bob Shack to 75. Sitting back in spot number 9. Actually moves up to 8 this lap. Right in front of him is Larry Wilcox in the 66. Oh, and Mayfield down pit road. Problems on your pole set machine, and looks like he may be out of it. Problems on the 21 of Jeremy Mayfield, and he's done for this one at least. We'll see if the hood goes up or what the issue is. And the hood pin's coming out of it. And yeah, whatever the problem is under the hood of the 21 machine. Tough break for Jeremy Mayfield. And so it's an all Jason and Isaac Kitzmiller show. This kind of sounds like Isaac Harris and Austin Harris. Those Harris boys been tough here tonight. They sat on the pole in both the Outlaw and the Limited Late Model race. A little smoke out of the back of Eric Barber's 83 car out of Parkersburg, West Virginia. We'll have to keep an eye on that one. Barber down the backstretch with a trail of what looks to be oil smoke coming out of the back of the black 83. Hendrickson, 2.2 seconds behind your two leaders. We'll see, is he catching him? It looks to be that he was reeling him in. I was just getting ready to check the time. We're on the difference between first and third as the caution flag flies. With 20 down and 30 to go in this one. Again, legend cars. A guy asked me tonight, said, are you ever going to bring the legend cars back? I told him, I said, I'm going to find out something on that for you. What made me think of this, Landon Lewis, the last time he was here in a Legends car with Ron Hornaday, they won that night. So, for you folks asking me down on the racetrack about the Legends cars, I'll find out something, maybe post it on my Facebook page this week. 66 car down pit road. Issued on the Larry Wilcox 66 machine. Sales State Choice Realty out of Denver, North Carolina, sponsor on the 66. All right, that caution flag is exactly what Hendrickson was needing. You folks get a chance tonight and you're up making a trip to the concession stand, maybe the restroom, stop by over at the entrance gate and check out John Abernathy's tent right as you come through the gate. And appreciate all John does for us here, Raceway Ministries. And if you folks that might have got here a little bit late today, we got a couple special guests up in the VIP suite tonight. If you want to go up and say hello to them, feel free to do so. Marvin Miller is in the house tonight, along with Randy Billings, one of Tri-County Speedway's biggest fans for many, many years. Randy suffered a stroke, and Marvin was in a motorcycle accident. I believe he said it was 6 weeks ago. And both of those guys are up in the VIP suite tonight. If you want to stop in and say hey to them, feel free to do so. Off turn number 2, the 10 machine retakes the top spot. He had it and lost it. Now we'll see, can Jason take it back away from him again? The last thing those guys need to do is get too racy and knock each other out. But right behind them, here comes the Amish Outlaw on the outside of the 79. He's going to take over third position. Can he hold it? at the line. I believe he will lead the 79 this lap for the third spot. A great race for first and second, and another great race for third and fourth position is off turn number 4 this time. Give it to the 97. Jason Kitzmiller, Maysville, West Virginia, out front. West Virginia represented well here tonight at Tri-County Speedway. Stuart Presley up in the tire with me. Stuart used to travel with Jack Ingram back in the day. Stuart, you know the best thing to ever come out of West Virginia?
I'm thinking.
I-77 South.
Oh, yes.
Lap 25 in the record books. We're over halfway now as lap 26 just clicks off. We're over halfway in this one. And the Kitzmiller gang still in command, first and second. Folks, if you're interested in getting involved in this Grand National Super Series, it's really a pretty neat thing. You can take an old Cup car. There's a lot of different cars that might be outdated from some other series that are welcome to run this series. Check them out on Facebook or their website for more info. Or either look up or call Bob Schack. Laps to go when they come to the line this next time by. 30 down and 20 remain in this 50 lapper. And it looks like Barber may be done. Smoke getting worse out of 83, and that might be cooked for the night. The 79 of A.J. Henderson beginning to reel in your second place car, and that's the 10 machine. Isaac Kitzmiller. You got to be looking in that rear view mirror and seeing that white 79 getting bigger and bigger as he begins to close the gap with 32 complete this time. Still impressed with Marlon Yoder's first time out though. On the same straightaway with your leader. And he never has even ran one of these cars till tonight, as far as in competition. Never ran this division. That's a big jump from street stock to the Grand National Series. It's like getting out of the kiddie pool and getting in the deep end. $15 laps to settle it. 14 when they come to the line this time. And the hood up on the 83 of Barber. Maybe our third casualty of this race. First it was a 42 before we got started, then Mayfield, and now Barber's 83. Hendrickson in the 79, closest he's been to second off turn number 4 this time as he closes that gap even closer. You can see the handle has gone completely away the 10 car. He's used up the right rear on that one. And he's going to have a heck of a time holding off Hendrickson 79 for 10 more trips around here. You see that car doing a little dirt tracking off of turn number 4. You can almost guarantee it's doing the same thing off of turn number 2. Hendrickson is there. Takes a peek down on the inside of him. Sticks the nose up to the left rear quarter panel. 10 car's got great straightaway speed, but getting off the corner, getting tougher and tougher for him. 10 to go when they come along the next time by. 16-year-old Travis Lout on the flag stand. I'm going to show him. You folks watching my race pass or race monitor having a little bit of a computer issue up here. If you're wondering why the scoreboard went off, we'll hopefully have this thing corrected here in the next minute or so. One more time around for the 97. Jason Kitzmiller. Out of turn number 4, Kitzmiller picks up the win. Isaac Kitzmiller second. Third goes to the 79 machine of A.J. Hendrickson. Fourth to Marlon Yoder. And fifth should be the 57 of Donnie Doster.
All right, we'll be back in touch with you on the next one. Yeah, I'm working on it.
Folks, again, we apologize. Had some computer issues going on, and that's what happened to the scoreboard. It went blank. And then when it came back on, it didn't catch up where it was supposed to. Damon, if you could explain to these guys, we're not doing the winners interviews tonight on count of the time basis. Jason Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a big round of applause from Maysville, West Virginia. He laid a spanking on him. Jason Kitzmiller, your winner of race number 1. All right, you guys, if you would, the pit crew members that want to get in the picture, jump on in here.